Museum.
Good evening from Washington Dulles International Airport. We are here to head to Paris on our way to Rome. We got to spend some time in the lounge because for the first time ever we are flying business class on Air France, an A350-900, and so we're pretty excited to experience it. So come aboard.
Please hold on. I need to read them.
Four. Four. Right there. That worked? Put down the thing. We are officially on board. We have some massive touchscreen. We have a very large footwell. Relaxing. Over here we have a cabinet with a mirror, with headphones, a remote if that's how we choose. Controls right here. Lay down. And then we also have a tray table, which we will use for dinner. And that's it.
Oh my gosh. Amenity kit? What's inside?
Sleep mask?
Oh, a sleep mask. How fancy. We have a toothbrush. Oh my goodness.
What is
Let's
that?
see.
Is that earplugs? Or what is that?
I think it's like, it almost looks like, oh, I think your earplugs. Yes, you're
I
right.
thought they'd have them. Oh,
Some
socks.
socks if you get chilly. What else is here? A pen.
Oh, I didn't know what that was. Oh, you got nice
And
lotions.
then,
What is that
let's
one?
see, some lotion. Beauty balm.
Nice.
What else do we have here? Ooh. Hand and nail treatment cream. And last but not least, oh. It looks like this is toothpaste.
Yeah, nice. Is that all? Nice. The menu has arrived. Here's the sommelier.
Huh?
Sommelier. So here's all the wines. Berry. Brought some bread, asparagus, and some ahi tuna. After a long travel day, lots of flights and time in lounges, we have made it to Roma Fiumicino Airport. So we are going to get our luggage and head into the city. Here we go. Pyramid. Cassiotas, 12 BC. And the ancient walls between Ostia and Rome. We have officially arrived at Hotel Monte Secchi.
Is it weird when I would have hurt the wall? Hug the wall?
All right, let's go. Bathroom. Nice big tub.
Oh, window.
Yeah.
You can see her too.
Nice big bed. Check out the view. We have arrived. We have officially started enjoying the city. So the first place I'm taking Kelly will give her a bit of a mind blown of the city. So we need to cross the road and head over to the Forum right here. Let's see. Okay, is there an easier way? Oh, I can walk. No, let's cross here. It's fine. So here's the first site I'm taking Kelly to get her mind blown. So let's go on the other side of the Forum. Here.
Okay.
So this is the Logo di Torre del Argentina. And once we get over there, I'll explain the significance of this being an ancient ruins. So, the temple, hold on. So, where you're standing right now
Yeah.
is where Julius Caesar was assassinated.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's weird.
in 20 BC. I believe it's right here. This was a forum with multiple temples. And so, you know, when he was killed by all the senators on the stairs, it was right here. Yeah. Unbelievable. We picked a random place. Got a Caesar salad and a margarita pizza. It's called Pizza. The place we ate. So we tried it out as like an organic pasta place. And it was a fantastic meal to close out the night. We are going to head to bed ASAP and wake up tomorrow for the Colosseum. We will see you in the morning. This is our hotel's elevator. Room 2. Go on in.
Go on in.
And
Then you close.
this is the space called the most romantic elevator in Rome. Can't even bring our luggage in here, just us. Good times. Ooh, we're up. Well, good morning from Rome. We are officially up and about, got some quick breakfast. We are headed on our way to experience our first tour. We are going to go to the Colosseum. We are going to see Palatine Hill and the Roman Forum. So we have started our walk there to meet the tour. And our first real official day in Rome, where we get to explore, has begun. Yeah. And I think there's some places on each side you can go up and sit on. Yeah, I gotta look. I think he was either the first president, he was basically the first leader of the combined Rome, or the unified Rome. And so they made this massive.
That's it.
Yeah.
Building for her.
Yeah.
What's inside?
That is unbelievable.
Look at how there's like floral detail on the
Oh, yeah.
concrete.
It's crazy.
Like leaves almost. Look at that. That's the cleanest water.
Yeah. So this is the beginning of the Roman Forum. Ancient ruins. And we are making our way over there to where our tour begins. I mean, look, and you can see the whole city's below ground.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
just
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Look how far low it goes.
Yeah, it was all built below there, and they built on top of it.
I wonder why.
I don't know if you've noticed. Have you noticed the out in the distance yet?
No.
Do you see peeking through those trees?
Oh, is that the Colosseum?
That's it. Yep. Walking over there. Here we go. Man, it's been a long time since I've seen that. Like, look at the Forum over here. This was all the center of town.
Look at that.
Gosh, I have goosebumps again. That's crazy.
The fact that they've used
Yeah,
to preserve
history of
this.
this is Caesar's Forum, 54 BC.
BC.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah. Like, just look at it from there. It just looks so fake.
What are those stones just sitting there?
I mean,
Like all right there.
they're probably pillars.
Oh wow.
Yeah, massive pillars that have fallen. They're showing what it used to look like. It's crazy to look at. This was the Forum of Peace. There you go. Between 70 and 75, following a civil war, secession of the empire after the bloody reprisal of the Jewish revolt.
Dedicated to
crazy.
peace.
Unbelievable. Crazy, crazy.
Look at those pillars.
Our tour has officially begun. We are starting to make our way towards the Colosseum with our group. And we are heading in. There we go. This is the VIP entrance. One of the two gates of the gladiators. They just told us this is the losers, basically exit or entrance, because the hospitals are directly behind us. But this is one of the entrances. Babe, you can see the seats.
Yeah.
Anyway, we still don't know many things. So we don't know many things about the past. So sometimes people say, no, not that.
Stress von Angst von Rivalen, Angst von Ermordeten, Angst.
The underneath floor.
Okay, all done with pictures.
It's just unbelievable scale. This original seats. Crazy. VIP section. They said the next section is for kings and teachers, or knights and teachers. And the common people would sit up there.
Mas logo depois disso eu faço outras coisas.
Let's turn left.
This is pretty beautiful.
Just unbelievable. On the way there is the other gate, or other entrance. This is basically like the winner's entrance. So the loser's entrance is where we started earlier, and now we're walking through what would be the winner's entrance. So you're exiting this after victory.
Yes, I know.
We've made it to the Roman Forum. Yep. The Arch of Constantine. Yeah. The floor is nuts. This is original. The Ark of Constantine. The entrance to the Roman Forum and Palatine Hill. Yeah, the Palatine Hill is the emperor's palaces beyond the hill. Religious centers, the main city. The Arc de Titus from the 1st century. Arc of Titus. The Siege of Jerusalem is what's inside.
Freezable sauce. They made it out of
Down below is the Roman Forum.
So, as we were saying in the beginning,
And then up here is the Palatine Hill, like the palaces. On the ground floor of the Forum.
now do you know the Taj Mahal in India? Okay, you have seen that in India.
Ancient fountain down here.
The columns and the inscription, but we don't have anymore. The triangle, we
what it
don't have
used to look
anymore.
like.
Bronze, the statue that has been melted.
This is what would have been a basilica, but that's all we have left. Would have been a huge church right here, but it's all gone. This is a good reminder. Here's the modern city, and the rest of it's underneath ground. Here's the sandwich shop we're getting lunch from. Spazio, right outside the plaza. Going to enjoy some sandwiches. We had our sandwiches, ate them extremely fast, and now we are headed over to the place that I've been dying to see. That is number one on my list to see in Rome since I've seen the Colosseum. Forgot that this existed, so I'm gonna surprise Kelly. We're headed up a nice walk up this piazza, and then on the other side is where we can see the spot. Cool piazza to see the whole city. So here's where I've been dying to go. So can you? No. This is, if you remember, Paul and Peter were held in a prison.
Wait, say it again?
Paul and Peter were held in a prison when they wrote 2 Timothy.
Yeah.
This is where they were held.
Oh.
This is the Mamertine Prison. So we can go in here and you can see where they were held. That's why you see all the stuff. So you can go down and where they wrote, or it's believed they wrote Second Timothy, or Paul wrote Second Timothy. These are some of the materials inside the prison. Yeah. Coins, I guess that's what you said. And now we walk down to the prison cell. So this is where they'll pray to the fact that they were here. This is created afterwards. This is in prayer where you pray to them because it's below where the cell was. This is like a memorial or shrine to them, Peter and Paul.
Tomás, no te pierdas.
Now we go again. So there you go. So there's different biblical things with like water that was able to get in here. And there's the prison cell. Pretty wild, huh? Yeah. After a nice 20 minutes or so of putting our feet up, resting, and getting to relax our feet to get the most out of them, we're now making our way to Vatican City, which should be chaotic considering obviously everyone's, I think they said 50 or 60,000 people were outside yesterday waiting for the vote results. And I think there's been one this morning, which was obviously black smoke for no vote. So we're headed towards the Vatican, where history is going to be made. We are now walking over towards the Vatican, but at first we're walking towards the castle San Angelo, which is a castle that was built in the 2nd century. And I was reading that it's kind of like a way where the popes were over in Vatican City, which is over there. You can see the water. The popes would be over there, and they would seek refuge here during, chaos or danger. But the reason why there's a angel at the top was a pope in 500 AD had a vision that the plague was going to end, and so they created this, identification at the top as that commemoration. Look at that. We're making our way into the Vatican, and all we see is news trucks. And we saw helicopters all yesterday, which is not surprising. Media trucks galore. People doing news interviews right now. There's this massive structure right next door. I wonder if that's live. Oh yeah, there's a TV. This is probably as they're broadcasting it happens. Yeah. So it's pretty far up there.
carcere. Sapete il primo papa che entrato in carcere che è stato? Giovanni XXIII.
Oh, it's a tour. The walk to the Vatican.
Nel corso della Porta Santa e così inizia il giubileo. Va bene?
Planted up to get some food right outside the Vatican. We're going to enjoy this before we go inside. Now you're officially in the Vatican. This is the square where they do, obviously, it's the masses. Camera crews everywhere. Oh my goodness, look at all the media.
I know. Look at up top too, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Look at all that.
That's crazy. So now you're officially, this is where they do the masses. Smoke is that, see right in between those two buildings, that small little stack, that will be where the smoke comes out. Yep. Okay. This is the walk I remember years ago when I felt like I was walking around the castle, making our way up to the museum. We should be there any minute and make our way inside. We have arrived, making our way into the Vatican Museum. Hotel Sistine. So that's where the Sistine Chapel is. Yeah. We're currently in the Egyptian section and has nothing but BC artifacts that are just wild to look at. That's 20th century BC. That's literally 4,000 years old.
Yeah.
Statue of Ramses II. All the hieroglyphics. He's obviously been broken off, but from 1300, just art. These are massive.
It's just insane.
These are coins minted in Alexandria. Letters. This is just so tiny.
Letters and legal documents.
Legal documents. How do they chisel that small?
I know. Outside?
Rock for an excavation. This is the Hall of Animals. Just unbelievable ceilings. Just unbelievable. Like, these are just insane. Think about it, yeah, it's gotta be 30, 40 feet high. The gallery of the maps. 40 maps of the Italian region.
This wall is incredible.
Yep. Immaculate Conception. Back shot, St. Peter's Basilica. One of the rooms with insane tapestry. We have completed our Vatican Museum tour. We had a scheduled 6 o'clock happy hour at the Vatican, but after the numerous steps today, we decided to bag it and go ahead for an aperitivo and just get some drinks and wine, and then get ready for dinner. We'll be back to St. Peter's tomorrow to do the dome climb all the way to the top. We are not seeing any updates on smoke, so as of right now, we know they've only done one boat today, and so maybe we'll be in the area and hear news tonight, but if not, maybe by tomorrow morning. Nothing like trying to get a drink, so head to Piazza Navona. I think they just restored some of this stuff too.
Yeah.
For the Jubilee year.
Oh.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So like imagine coming here and all these being covered. Have quite a different look.
Yeah, right.
We're gonna try to find a place to get an aperitivo. So it took us a while, but we got our first gelatos of the trip from Rom. So we're gonna enjoy this.